So are you somewhat suspicious?
Oh yeah, I told you, I'm very skeptical, very suspicious of. Oh yes. You know, the higher I climb up that ladder, the fewer, the more, the bigger the barrier becomes around me, and I don't know why, but I mean, I'm quite willing to open up to a lot of people because I mean that's what people want. That's what an individual like me wants. But I mean, I find the more I open up, the more I get hurt. So I mean, you know, basically what happens is, you know, I'm just riddled with scars, and I just don't want any more. I don't want any more. So I mean, you do shut yourself off. It is an awful thing. It's an awful thing. But
so this is why it's difficult to get to know you, because you do make it difficult for people to get through to you, don't you?
yes, I don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come, you know, nor does anybody. I'm not saying, in terms of that. I mean, you talk. It doesn't mean it's just me. I think everybody has that kind of thing. You know, it doesn't matter what you are, a bricklayer or somebody who's in a sweet shop or a butcher. I mean, it's just they all have that kind of thing. You know, it doesn't
Do you
mean.
think so?
Yes, well, it doesn't mean that all these people like everybody. They all have their pros and cons. I mean, they hate people, and you all have. Okay, because I'm successful and I have a lot of money, you have a lot of greedy people that want. But that's something that I've learned, and as part of something I've taken on, and I have to learn to deal with it.
Being a world-famous rock star, does this make it more difficult for you to actually keep a friendship going?
Yes, because I think it's harder for other people to try and understand me as a normal person, because basically, in terms of, because you're talking about relationships, which is good. So basically, when it comes to a relationship, it doesn't matter who you are, if you're the Queen of England or, you know, or Mary Potts from Bognor. It doesn't. When it comes to love and a relationship, you're equal. But and then when it comes down to in terms of success and when you're a celebrity or whatever, it's hard to approach somebody and say, look, you are normal underneath it. You have to sort of, and so I think you are handicapped. Basically, so basically you have to sort of overcompensate in that way. And basically what happens then is that you're trying so hard to tell other people that, look, you're normal underneath in terms of love, whatever. It just so happens that I'm successful and I have a lot of money, and then and when that happens, you find yourself in a very, very sort of difficult and vulnerable position, because then what happens is they tread all over. Suddenly you've come out of your shell, and you become far more vulnerable than most people.
So how do you hold on to real friends?
I don't. I discard them. I don't have any real friends. I don't think I do. People tell me that they're my friends.
Don't you believe them?
No.
Are you frightened to have friends? Are you afraid of people getting close?
Yes and no, because I mean, I think what happens is when I'm not afraid of them, but it is frightening. That's the difference. And sometimes when they get too close, I think they seem to destroy me. I don't know. Maybe it's my nature or whatever. And when they get too close, they seem to tread all over me. And when I lay myself bare, it just seems to be my downfall. Maybe it's my nature. Maybe that's my role in life. Yeah, I'm very skeptical in terms of that, and I seem to make fewer and fewer friends. But life goes on. I fend for myself, and I just I cross my hurdles in my own way.
But I know you've been a very generous friend to a number of people.
I know, I buy a lot of shitty things for a lot of people. Just most of the times I get them back a few years later.
So have you become somewhat disillusioned with mankind?
That's very heavy, isn't it,
or
David?
Womankind.
No, not really. No, it's just she's made me speechless, you know.
Well, Rudolf Nureyev said that he didn't like having...
Well, he has a pink house. He's lucky.
He said that he worked hard because it was the only thing that didn't let him down. He found people did. Is that your attitude?
Did he actually say that? Oh,
yes.
In Russian?
No, to me. In English.
In English, yeah.
I don't speak Russian.
That's very good. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
that's true.
attitude?
That's true to a sense. That's true to a sense. Sometimes you hide behind your work in the end. You know, that's the only thing you got. And in fact, that is very true. In the end, when people let you down, what happens is you basically you just want to go on stage, and then there are all these people who are, you know, it's very gratifying to know that they all sort of want you or they adulate, but you're still untouchable. But that to me is about as far as I can go. When I come back to, that's that's my fantasy, you know, and then I come back to reality, and I don't have anybody to actually sort of give me that. And yes, I mean, that's right. I mean, I can when I have nothing else to do, I hide behind that. That's what keeps me going.